Hi everyone and welcome to EZAY Learning. This is part 55th of ABAT Exam Preparation series. The topic is types of continuous and discontinuous, direct and indirect data recording. So what is continuous measurement? As you can understand by the name continuous, so in this type of measurement, we will be recording every instance of the target behavior during the observation period. You have to record every response, every part of the target behavior during the observation period. Examples of continuous measurements are frequency, in which we count how many times a behavior occurs, duration, how long a behavior lasts, latency, time between instruction and behavior, inter-response time. It is the time between two instances of behavior. When to use continuous measurement? When accuracy is critical and the behavior can be observed continuously, then you can use continuous measurement. Discontinuous measurement, somehow the opposite of continuous measurement, as it records some, not all instances of behavior based on time intervals or samples. So the time sampling methods we studied will come in discontinuous measurement. Those were partial interval recording, whole interval recording, and momentary time sampling. It is marked yes if behavior occurs at any time during the interval. For whole interval recording, marked only if behavior occurs throughout the entire interval. And for momentary time sampling, behavior is marked if it occurs at the moment the interval ends. When to use? When it is difficult to observe behavior continuously or for practical convenience, you can use discontinuous measurement. Now coming towards direct measurement. So the behavior that is measured directly, the behavior that is observed personally, the observer is seeing it or hearing it and recording the behavior, that would be the direct measurement. For example, watching a student during a session and recording behavior, using video footage to count behavior occurrences. Most continuous and discontinuous methods fall under this category. So when you are observing the client directly, be it video recording or being present at the moment, it would be direct measurement. Indirect measurement is when the behavior is reported by someone else or inferred through tools, not directly observed by the data collector. So this will include interviews with parents or teachers, questionnaires, rating scales, when to use for background information, behavior trends, or when direct behavior observation is not possible. So the examples of continuous measurement can be frequency, duration, latency, IRT, and it can include direct measurement. Discontinuous measurement examples include partial interval, whole interval, momentary time sampling. Again, this is direct measurement of behavior. Then for direct measurement of behavior, any method where the behavior is directly observed and recorded. So of course the data source would be observation. Indirect measurement include examples like interviews, questionnaires, and checklist, and the data source is reports or third party. Coming towards the MCQs. Which of the following is an example of a continuous measurement method? Frequency recording. Which method is considered a discontinuous measurement? Partial interval recording. Which of the following is an example of indirect data recording? Completing a behavior rating scale based on memory. Which data collection method is both discontinuous and direct? Momentary time sampling. Direct measurement involves the total duration of a behavior. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.